Today, we've compiled and prepared for you the 3 best trench battles carried out so far by mercenaries on the Ukrainian front. 3 different tactics and 3 different trench battles. One is an extremely intense trench battle, another is a very quiet trench battle, and the third features moments when mercenaries attacked Russian trenches with tanks. Share which trench battle impressed you the most in the comments. Get your pen and paper ready. You'll need to take some important notes. This trench is defended by mercenaries from various countries on the Ukrainian front. The Russians dropped paratroopers beyond the forest and are slowly advancing through the forest toward the Ukrainian trench. In this video, turn up the volume as much as possible because you'll hear an overwhelming amount of gunfire. The gunfire will hardly ever stop. Explosions will come one after another, and you'll hear every kind of gunshot. This volunteer soldier was looking for the RPG. A Brazilian soldier showed him where it was. A mortar shell fired by the Russians landed very close to a Brazilian soldier. Fortunately, no one was hurt. There is a grenade launcher mounted under his rifle. He fired the grenade in the direction the Russians were coming from.
Nem pra me avisar, viado. Nem pra me avisar, caralho.
Tá batendo aqui, ó.
Porra, eu tô atirando, tá caindo tudo pra cima, viado. Eu tô atirando assim, ó. Tá caindo em cima da árvore. Aham. Ih, acertou lá atrás, hein? Hit the RPG there?
Yeah.
Ok, ok. Vai abaixado, vai abaixado.
Our guy is attaching a new explosive device to the bottom of his rifle. It looks like he intends to launch a new bomb. What do you think about our guy laughing in the middle of such an intense firefight? Is he laughing because of the stress? Or is he actually having fun?
Foi lá na casa. You good? You good?
Yeah.
Can you find them?
Yeah, fight them.
Judging by the sound of gunfire, the Russians are indeed attacking with a large force. But despite all this, the mercenaries are holding their ground and refusing to abandon their positions. They are fighting for Ukraine at the cost of their own lives.
Hey, you need help?
Yeah, reload that box.
Yeah, okay, go, go, shoot, shoot. I help him, okay.
Someone needs to keep feeding ammunition to the soldier operating the machine gun.
I need to change barrel.
Yeah, yeah. You have ammunition? Yeah, you have. Okay, this is full and ready.
Good.
Our guy prepared a box of bullets for the man and handed it to him.
Yeah, nice.
Stay barrel.
This man, on the other hand, is preparing ammunition or other supplies for the soldiers fighting in the trenches.
Ei! Todos que eu tô atirando igual tiro normal, tá subindo muito. Tá subindo pra caralho.
Dá o seu jeito, negócio. Você tem que atirar.
Beleza?
Have you ever heard so many gunshots in a video before? This guy is going to use an RPG now.
Down, down, down!
Our guy placed another grenade under his rifle. I think this is his first time using it. He didn't understand how the mechanism works. That's why he just said something to that guy with the long beard and tattoos.
You said the enemy here!
The bullet! Hands are here!
Okay, I will throw it there.
Okay!
Now he's going to throw the grenade again. The mercenaries obtained the coordinates of the Russian positions from the drone operators. They are approaching the Russian positions slowly and quietly. They will try to get as close as they can. The soldier is already preparing the grenade launcher because they've gotten quite close. The soldier readied the grenade launcher. He's going to open fire on the Russian positions. He tells his friend to keep his eyes peeled and watch the Russian positions. He has to protect him. The Russian position is just a few dozen meters ahead. They are very close to each other. A Ukrainian soldier is ready to fire. The Russians were taken by surprise and immediately tried to launch a counterattack. Watch this part closely because in this very scene, a Ukrainian mercenary shoots a Russian soldier with a rifle. A hand grenade landed very close to the mercenaries.
Pegou! Go back!
If the Russians can throw a grenade this close, either they're very close or the grenade launcher hit the target well. Ukrainian drone operators told soldiers engaged in close-range combat that they needed to withdraw. The soldiers are complying with this order. The Russians are returning fire heavily from their hiding places. Ukrainian troops will withdraw, and airstrikes will then be carried out on the Russians' positions. Therefore, we must ensure that all Ukrainian troops have withdrawn. Ukrainian soldiers and mercenaries have returned to where they first landed. They will wait there to be evacuated as soon as possible, but they must make sure the enemy is not approaching.
Fire!
As the Ukrainians were withdrawing, airstrikes began. There was a brief panic.
Go, go, go! Go, 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 go!
At around 7:30 a.m., Ukrainian forces launched a tank assault on Russian positions.
Хорош! Тяпа, откат! Тяпа, откат!
You can see that the other tank passing by is flying the Ukrainian flag. Around 10:15 a.m., Ukrainian soldiers and mercenaries landed at the Russian positions. Our man is adjusting his camera and helmet.
Да.
The war broke out almost immediately.
Всё, пошли, пошли!
UAV operators and infantry are advancing in a coordinated manner.
Движение! Давайте, рух! Мы подходим, Федя, ты нас видишь?
If the units advance without knowing about each other, they could end up firing on each other.
Федя, у нас контакт, работаем.
Плюс, у нас контакт стоит по факте, через наступний.
Федя, сразу после разрыва у нас контакт. Кто? Кто 300?
Meanwhile, a Ukrainian soldier was wounded, and his comrades are trying to quickly carry him to a shelter. However, the Russians' artillery shells were about to hit the others as well. Still, they didn't leave their friend behind and got him safely to the shelter. Around 8 a.m. the next morning, Ukrainian soldiers and mercenaries resumed their advance and began moving toward the Russian positions.
Давай.
They have no choice but to cross this open terrain, no matter how dangerous it may be.
Давай, братан. Давай. Братан, по нас плотно 120. Сюда.
An FPV is chasing them, and they need to hide right away.
Дальше рух.
Монтёр, пардон, на прием. Тоже передай. Что это пидоры? Пусть они там в полном БГ, как принял прием.
Давай на тэшку.
Did you notice the mine over there?
Прикрий, Месі. Плюс, я прийняв. Ми в окопі на те образку затягнулись. Братан.
He went over to his friends, and since he had run out of bullets, he needed to reload.
Синкуй сектор. Давай, братан, є пекач, є трошки лет.
Федя, услышал? Друже, и узнай мне, где Месси.
Братан, вони отам справа.
He reloaded his bullets and fired them all at the Russians.
Кричи по-русски.
Свои! Вижу одного, брат.
Поле уйобує. А Месі в жопу ранений опять. І я, Месі, як ти передрягав? У мене пару секунд на GoPro.
The mercenaries have finally completed their mission and are returning. Share your thoughts on the video in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episode.